if and only if you're a small YouTuber trying to grow in 2026 and you're tired of feeling stuck and you're overwhelmed, this video is going to help you so much. I'm also a small YouTuber who uses just their phone to create content. You heard me correctly. I only use my phone to build and grow and monetize my YouTube channel. And there's no fancy camera, no elaborate studio setup, and no crazy editing. I only use my iPhone to build, grow, and create content here on the YouTube platform. And today I'm going to show you exactly how I do it so that you can also do the same thing, Content Bestie. Let's get into it. Listen, I know how discouraging it can be when you see everyone talking about expensive gear or having this aesthetic studio setup just to get started on YouTube, let alone to create content that will actually resonate with viewers to gain you more subscribers and views. I get it. And I also understand how you feel like your channel has potential, it just hasn't taken off yet. Well, there is a simple and realistic way to grow using just your phone without all this elaborate equipment and expensive startup kits in order to get your channel off the ground. So let's go ahead and break this down for you. First off, let's start by talking about why using your phone is actually the biggest advantage that you have in 2026. For starters, YouTube no longer cares about fancy equipment. It only cares about clear messaging, helping others, watch time, and consistency. If you master those four without the use of expensive gear, for one, you're already at an advantage because those are the four core things that YouTube actually cares about in order to push your channel to more viewers, in order to get more subscribers, which will also contribute to your overall watch time. Now, that's not something that you should overlook just because you're using your phone. Using your phone does put you at that advantage because not only can you record anytime you want, you can record anywhere you want because you're not having to set up and break down constantly in order to crank out videos to the platform. So using your phone is actually the biggest advantage you can have because 9 times out of 10, you're watching this video off of a mobile device. So you're recording videos and uploading videos from a device that other people are already using and that's already at their disposal. So honestly, it only makes more sense to use your phone if you're trying to grow a YouTube channel and get monetized this year, 2026. And you know what, Content Bestie, while we're here talking about filming on your phone, there is one thing that I would encourage you to invest in, whether it's now or sometime down the road as you're creating and uploading to YouTube, is if you don't invest in anything else, invest in good lighting. You're going to need good lighting to enhance the quality of your videos because certain iPhones and Androids, Samsungs, whatever you have, they don't offer all of the settings necessary depending on where you're recording to increase the quality of your video. And good lighting will definitely go a long way if you're uploading constantly to the YouTube platform, because that can make or break the viewer's experience if you have grainy, gritty videos. And it can be as something simple as a clip-on ring light. That's kind of what I'm using right now to the side of my phone. I have a little ring light that I take with me because it clips to any surface. And on days like this, as you can see behind me, it's gloomy, it's rainy. I don't have all the benefits of the natural lighting today because of the overcast outside. So that's where a source of lighting will become your bestie when it comes to increasing the quality of your videos. Because even though we're using our phones to create content, you want to get the most quality out of it so that you can make up for whatever your settings lack. So just thought I'd throw that in there before we move on to step 2. Now, one of my goals for this particular video was to really dive deep into your goals for 2026. It's one thing to set a growth goal on your channel, and it's a whole different thing to put a plan into action so that you actually reach that goal, whether it's more subscribers, more views, or monetization. All those things are going to be covered in this section of the video. And there is a simple, realistic way to achieve all those things using what you already have at your disposal, which in today's topic, it's your phone. So for starters, I'm going to need you to become as clear as you possibly can about the audience that you're looking to serve. Are you a content creator who wants to also show other content creators how to use their phones to film content for YouTube? Do you want to teach realistic tips on how to grow on YouTube? Like, what's your direction and where you're going? Maybe you're on a completely different planet as far as topics and niches, okay? Maybe you are a small channel who focuses on thrifting, or you like to cook, or you like to take vacations and show people how to save money, traveling tips. Whatever category you fall under, there is a way to set a strategy and plan into motion to reach the goal of monetization using just your phone. So, me, myself, one approach that I'm going to take that also helped me last year to go from 0 to 1K within my first month of YouTube is to make clickable, searchable videos. Okay. I'm going to say it again. Make clickable, searchable videos, because if you do not put content on this platform that people are actively searching for, or if you don't put content on this platform that people are seeking to find the answers to their questions to, then YouTube is not going to push your video out. It's just that simple. Now, if you don't care about views and subscribers, this is not the section for you. So you can just go ahead and skip ahead. But if you're wanting to make scroll stopping videos and videos that actually get you the growth that you want, then keep on listening. Now, here's how you're going to use your phone to make scroll stopping videos for the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't already, I'm going to need you to download Canva. You don't even need the paid version. The free version is just as amazing, and it has everything you need without the cost. Okay. So you're going to open the app, and there's a whole template section that caters to YouTube thumbnails. So you're going to go in there, you're going to pick a thumbnail template to fill in for yourself, put your picture there and make sure that you're the subject, and create a thumbnail hook that will actually intrigue the viewer's attention. Okay, it's going to capture their attention. It's going to give them kind of a teaser for what's to come in the video, and you're not going to be too wordy. Okay, some thumbnails that I'm seeing are just overly wordy, they're overly crowded. And honestly, less is more when it comes to thumbnails. Okay, that's the first thing that people are going to see before they even read your title if they're scrolling through the explore page. So you're going to go into that. You're going to get the template that you want. Pick something that's going to be on brand for you, something that's your vibe, your aesthetic, or it speaks to your channel, and just run with it. And make sure that you are always the subject of your thumbnail. Now, second to your thumbnail and your thumbnail hook is your video title itself. YouTube is not going to push your video out if it's not resolving an issue that viewers are looking to solve. Okay, you have to be able to solve a problem, and you can do it through the title. So if I'm just a regular smegular viewer and I want to know how to change a tire on a car, your video is not going to pop up if the title of your video is changing tires. For one, that's too short, it's too vague, and it's kind of obvious, right? But nobody's typing in changing tires. What they are typing in is how to change a tire on a Honda Civic. Be as specific as you possibly can and just pretend like you're the viewer looking for a video. What would you type in to find that kind of video? That's the answer to what your title should be. So those two things alone, you going to Canva and creating a crystal clear thumbnail and thumbnail title, as well as a really clickable, searchable hook, will stop somebody scroll like nobody's business. Okay, that's how you're going to create scroll stopping videos for the algorithm. And that's the biggest piece of advice that I can give you if you're looking to get more views and more subscribers. Please focus on your thumbnails and your titles. They will take you such a long way. I want to leave my content besties with this piece of advice. This year can be the year that your phone transforms everything for you. Everything that you possibly need within a YouTube channel is at your fingertips, literally. Your phone can take you where you want to be when it comes to content creation. I know how discouraging it can feel and how discouraging it can be when you see other channels blowing up and they look like they have it all together and they have the aesthetic backgrounds and like all the expensive gear, but you're not there yet. And you kind of get in your head because you feel like you should be there, or you wish you had what they had. All the things that spiral you out of control to the point where you don't even create the content that you want to create. I just need you to block that noise out because you're absolutely capable of building a channel using just your phone. I did it. I'm a prime example of that. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I am getting closer each and every upload. And I started my channel off from ground zero. I had no views, I had no subscribers, and I just decided one day to pull out my phone, wipe off my lens, and upload my first video to this channel. And I'm so grateful that I did because it landed me in front of a community of other small content creators just like you who are trying their best to not just monetize their creativity, but show other small content creators that it's possible because it is. And I hope that if you're watching this, that's how you feel. You look at my example and you see what's possible. I'm literally using the same iPhone that I started with back in January of 2025 to upload this video here, January 2026. And from then on to get over 2,000 subscribers when I started from zero and had nothing on my channel. I had nothing going for me. Nobody even knew my name. I didn't even know what I was doing. I just decided to give it a try. So if you're in a space and it feels weird and you don't know what to do next, just take the advice that I gave you in this video and run with it because this strategy is actually going to help you build, grow, and get monetized. And I want that so bad for all of us small content creators.